Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. We stay with Dave Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hall. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Hits inside, it's Berry. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Caught, and he's got room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Deep in the end zone, it's Bussey. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Follows his blocks. It's Owens. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Aggies will have it 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd and long here. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense all over it. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Reed, showing the arm strength to the left. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Reed. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. The fake and wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. And he's brought down after a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's caught. It's Bussey. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Snags it, and there's running room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the red zone, it's Owens. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
They send the tight end in motion. Quick give. It's Morrow. Down he goes.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Out wide right, it's Morrow. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Number 24, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. LSU quick to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Going long. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Throws it deep. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Running inside. It's Berry. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Berry. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Maybe some room here. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Getting set for the point after. Here's the snap. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And it's a fumble on the play. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They're going to try for two. Now, if you don't get this, you might be chasing points the rest of the game. Back to pass, it's Levin. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
That keeps the score. LSU 13, Texas A&M 7.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Enough to move the chains. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Reed to throw. Fires left. Fired in there, but incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Right side, it's Riley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Morrow. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And right there, he's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Out wide right, it's Green. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the catch. It's Watkins. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. A big play down the field, and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The run inside. It's Owens. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Rolls right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
On 3rd down, here's Durham. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the 3rd quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Reed on the play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun, it's Owens. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive reads.
Reed to throw for it on 4th. Stepping to the right. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Looking for room straight ahead. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He took the risk, bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Buying time to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, going to throw it. Unloads it left. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Rush right in his face. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Escapes the pressure going right. Unleashes one. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He's changing the play. Pulls it. Quick toss. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it, looking for room. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. field. It's Levitt. Looking down the middle. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
On play action. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
But trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and they are fortunate to live to tell about that one. It had turnover written all over it.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive.
Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He's in there. Two-point conversion is good, and they're down by just one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. As Holly mentioned earlier, this crowd trying to give its defense some energy in a clutch spot. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect...
Makes the grab and room to run. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking for room, it's Owens. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Right back to the well. Fighting off the defender. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a 1-possession lead. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's